Good day everyone, I am Renalyn M. Rivera and today I will be discussing how SHA-1 works. But first, let me discuss to you what is SHA-1, or also known as the Secure Hash Algorithm 1. Developed in 1993 by the U.S. Government Standards Agency National Institute of Standards and Technology. It is widely used in security applications and protocols including TLS, SSL, PGP, SSH, IPsec, and SMIME. How SHA-1 works. So, Security Hash Algorithm -1 works by feeding a message as a bit string of length less than 264264 to 264 bits produces 160 bit or equal to 20 byte hash value. This hash value known as a message digest. This message digest usually then rendered as a hexadecimal number, which is 40 digits long. For example, the message ABC were to be encoded using SHA-1 with the message ABC in binary being like this, and that in hex being it is equal to 616263. So the first step is to initialize 5 random string of hex characters that will serve as part of the hash function, as you can see in the table. The second step is padding of string ABC in bits, finalized by the length of string, which is 24 bits, as you can see in the figure. And the step 3 is the padded input obtained above is then divided into 512-bit chunks, and each chunk is further divided into 16 32-bit words, or the W's start to 0 until W15. In the case of ABC, there's only one chunk as the message is less than 512 bits total. So the fourth step is, for each chunk, begin the 80 iterations necessary for hashing. 80 is the determined number for SHA-1, and execute the following step on each chunk. So for iteration 16 through 79, where we have the given like this, perform the following operations. So we will perform this operation. So circular shift operation. Now the circular shift operation on the word x by n bits, n being an integer between 0 and 32, is defined by like this in the figure. So left shift as n wi, where wi is 10010 would produce 01001, as rightmost bit 0 is shifted to the left side of the string. Therefore, W16 would end up being like this. Now the step 5 is store the hash values defined in step 1 in the following variables, as you can see in the table. Then the step 6 is for 80 iterations where we have the given 0 is less than or equal to I and less than or equal to 79, compute, follow the formula below. Then after that, we will reassign the following variables, as you can see in the figure or in the table. Then step 7 is store the result of the chunks hash to the overall hash value of all chunks and proceed to execute the next chunk, as you can see in the table. And the final step, when all the chunks have been processed, the message digest represented as the 160-bit string comprised of the OR logical operation, V of the 5 hash values. So as you can see in the formula or in the solution, the string ABC becomes represented by hash value. So this is now the hash value. So now I will be explaining function used in algorithm. So these are the different logical functions: the logical NOT, the logical OR, the logical AND, and the logical XOR. So this is the functions example below. And This is the hex formulas as you can see in the table. For example, we have plain text ABC and the hash output is like this. So that is how our SHA-1 works, or that is how secure hash algorithm -1 works.